It was good. I'm sleepy as hell. I'm trying to eat dinner. I'm eating dinner. I'm not telling anybody I was streaming or I was going to stream. The hair's in my face and it's blocking my camera. Third one. Okay. I'm like a piece. When nuts. I'm just eating dinner. I'm just eating din din. I have katsu curry today, actually. I have katsu curry. I went to the Japanese. I have no money. But I was so hungry. And I was craving this. I was craving Japanese food, just in general. So. I regret nothing. I do not feel bad about this. I think I'm gonna get Katsudon curry. I'm eating Katsudon curry. Very tasty. It's very tasty. It doesn't have katsu sauce though, which is kind of sad. Very yummy. Very yummy. Very tasty. Very tasty, sweet, good to eat. That's very tasty. I'm kind of excited to get a boy failure Brutus. I miss being a boy failure. I'm kind of excited for it. I think it'll be a really cute outfit because I just want to wear a big t-shirt and have eye bags and then messy hair. You didn't bring lunch? Aren't you hungry? Aren't you hungry? We will do the violation, view content. I know what it was. I know. You was yelling at me. I know YouTube, I know. Can I stream now, please? Oh, I am streaming already. They didn't ban me from streaming. So. That's all I care about. A yuck, 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 yuck. A yuck, 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 yuck. Weirdly. No? How are you not hungry? You haven't eaten all day. But where is your luncheon? Where's your luncheon, broski? What's everybody I'm like? Let's have dinner together. Okay. Alright, I'm at Twit now. Oh wait, I just realized this is... Okay, I made a post. Now I can eat my dinner in peace. I kind of want to watch more One Piece stuff. I always want to watch more One Piece stuff. That's where I'm kind of at with, how tired I am. I was in so much pain today. I was in, like, the worst pain of my life today. Like, I had to take so much medication during work because I was in so much fucking pain. And so it felt like somebody was punching me in my stomach over and over and over again. It was awful. No, I didn't bleed. Hi, baby boy. Hi, Callie. Hi, baby Callie. Hello. Okay, we're gonna listen to some music. What's this one? I have so many other songs I could be playing, and I never play them. This is one. This one is full of whimsy. This one's good. Gold with gold. Gold and gold. Saying butt makes it seem like I don't like the song. It's a pretty song. Hi, Kelly. Hi, 3 people. We're just having dinner. We're just eating dinner. No tea, no shade. Just dinner. No tea, no shade. No pink lemonade. Just dinner. What are you guys eating for dinner? I'm having Japanese katsu curry. Oh, you finished it too? Oh, I finished Record of Ragnarok. It's so good. I want another season really bad. Hi, Gonzo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need to get back on Irium at some point, but there's so much bad stuff happening over there with me, so I've been just on YouTube, but I need to get my IP back, so I need to go back on there. At this rate, I'll be there till March, which is unideal. I miss an area. I also now owe the staff $200 because of all the stuff that happened. So I gotta figure that out. My model is not being tracked good today. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I was in like pain all day and vomiting everywhere. Right, Archimedes? Yeah. Because of what she did, it basically broke my contract, and they just agreed to just let me refund the money instead of punishing me more. They're on my side. They're just like, okay, this is not like a great situation. This is bad. I don't know. Well, they sponsored the event. They sponsored it. They sent us $200 for marketing and advertising, and we were obligated to, do that. And, well, not we. I was obligated. I'm the only one who signed the contract. In the contract, it said I am supposed to I'm supposed to, what is it called? ¿Cómo se dice? Promote the debut support program on external platforms, so YouTube and my TikTok. And they had my YouTube and my TikTok bars and whatever, like my account things, what is it fucking called? URLs, like my accounts, which is why I was streaming on here a lot. So I was obligated to be streaming and posting posting on YouTube and streaming on YouTube. But because she was refusing to come on here and then also put everything behind closed doors on Discord, it kind of broke my contract. But like, I didn't say anything because I don't know, I felt bad. I didn't get yelled at. And then she just ended all of it, so now I have to refund them $200. Mama Frontier Funder, wait for the check. I don't know. I don't know how I'm refunding it. All my money went to my medical bills. I have no money. Hang on, do. Yeah, that source, trust me, bro. Shit was insane. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, I don't know what she would. I have evidence. Am I gonna be so, like, toxic as to be like, here's a Google Docie? No, because that's gross. But at the same time, like, I know for a fact that I didn't do anything. Oh, I could just tell you what happened. Because it's been happening. You can even ask my mod, because my mod knew what was going on, but I just asked him not to say anything. For the last, like, month, it's been really just like this thing where I'm doing a bunch of work and I'm not getting clear answers about anything, and my health has been incredibly poor. Because I got sick, and I've been sick, I was not able to attend the events that were scheduled. For example, like, we had a Guess Who on the first day, right? But I made it really clear that I was going. There's actually video evidence of this. So again, I don't understand how anybody can spin this. There's video evidence of me doing Cottageco stuff on here for 4.5 hours, explaining that I was scheduled to do a model reveal and Q&A, and I told her about it, and she told me a model reveal should only take like 2 minutes, and I was like, okay, it's gonna take me longer. And then she didn't tell the guests that I was doing a Q&A, and then everybody apparently was mad at me for not showing up, and she decided that because, one, she just kind of ignored that I was hosting a thing over here, and two, because I just quote-unquote didn't attend, that, like, I no longer deserve to be a host, and that she removed me from all future events. It was like, I don't know how I'm the one who has a legal contract, so I don't know. It's just been like a whole thing. She accused me of being unprofessional because I admitted to people that I potentially have cancer, and she got mad about it, I guess. I don't know. Hey, you like tried to sit with her and have a conversation about it? Yeah, I did. In the conclusion on my end, I said, okay, if you just want to be the host, that's perfectly fine. If you feel like you are more in charge, if you are like, this is your thing or whatever, that's perfectly fine. But one, you can't tell me that, oh, in a professional setting, you never tell people about your personal, like, your sickness or whatever. That's quote-unquote unprofessional. You need to explain things only in neutral tones. Like, I can read it. I should read it. I shouldn't just, like, misquote. I'm gonna read it. I shall read it. It should read it. Hold up, let me find it. Okay, I found it. Quote, if you want to provide context to others, the appropriate approach is a brief, neutral statement related to availability or scheduling without personal details or internal conflict. Any concerns or disagreements between us need to be handled privately. She basically said that I'm not allowed to express how I'm feeling to everybody because she wouldn't do that. Even though it's my personal business, I can do what I want with it. If I want to tell people, I can. Like, what's stopping me from doing that? That's insane. Some of it seems messy, but the cancer thing sounds unfair. I don't believe that it's super unprofessional at all. It shouldn't be an issue. No, it's not. Like, it was never unprofessional. Shit is not getting jiggy. Beasters. Beanster. Okay, my dear babe, Woodis, how are you feeling? I was in a lot of pain today. I spent the entire early morning vomiting all over the place, and then I went to work and I was in so much pain. I had to take a bunch of muscle relaxers, and I'm just really tired. That you can. Shit is not getting jiggy. That you can. I don't know. From the start, everything was messy. The event, the giveaway, and the whole point of the event. Yeah, like, Azzy can vouch for this. Every time we had some sort of, like, we said we would do a thing, she would change the rules and kind of overcomplicate it. Like, for the giveaway, I was under the impression that it was, you know, you earn points and you get the model, right? But she didn't tell me until after I did the Q&A that she was aware I did. I don't know why she acted like she didn't know. I did a Q&A and she was aware of it. I explained to everyone what was going on, and instead of, like, I don't even know what or why she would respond like this. She was like, are you okay? We've talked about this X amount of times. It's a raffle. But, like, I'm not the only one who didn't know that, and I'm a host, so how is that possible? I don't understand that. How is that possible? Huggy, huggy, boo. Aw, thank you. Sleepy tired, bro. And even the people who made our models, apparently, they admitted to me, like my model mama, she was very upset. She said she was upset the whole time, and that she had a bad feeling about her the entire time. Which I was surprised by. I was surprised by that. She said, we and the rigger had a feeling because she was, like, avoiding you and refused to go on YouTube and was, like, being all types of whatever. And they were uncomfy, and they got upset because they said they didn't like how they were treating me. How dare you not read my mind? Is that, I don't know, I feel like because I haven't said anything, this is the time for me to say something. I should be, like, open. I'm not, like, scared. I know I didn't do anything wrong, so, like, what's there to be worried about? I just don't like the idea of people dogpiling people, or, like, people getting, like, into a fight. At the same time, though, there's something, like, so empathetic, like unempathetic, cold, and super disrespectful to, like, know somebody is really sick and then yell at them about how they didn't text you or communicate with you. When you're in good health, you could have just texted me. There's nothing stopping you from texting me. Nothing's stopping you. Nothing is stopping you. I have things to say, but I don't want to yet. And with your consent. Oh, you can say stuff. You have my consent. My community has my consent. I'm fine. My community has my consent. I've been trying to not say anything, and I 100% believe in, when you see something wrong, you do something. So, that's where I'm at. The movie night? Oh yeah, you can talk about the movie night, because the movie night was very upsetting. I cried. I I did cry. I cried. It made me cry. So there's that. It's made me cry. Yeah. I'm not trying to take sides. I just want to figure out what happened because I know a lot of people are confused. I'm confused. I can just, like, I don't like being this guy, but I can just read chats and whatever. I don't want to do that because it feels wrong, but, like, example. Here's an example. So, when the model reveal happened, like, when I did my model reveal, again, there is video evidence of this, so there's no way I can, like, be lying. There's a video. There's a 4-hour video. There's so much content that proves that I didn't do anything, so I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, so when I did my model reveal, I hosted it on here, obviously. I'm obligated to do so, so I did. And she told me that she does not have the equipment to stream on YouTube, so I was like, okay. And then 2 days later, she asked for the unedited version of her model, because the model artist, my model mama, she made a version that was super sexy, and then she edited it down for Irium. She asked for it. And then she streamed on Twitch with Raz 2 days later. So I was like, so you just lied. You just lied to me. Why? And she has also told me that she will pretend to have tech issues when she doesn't want to do stuff. So I don't know. I don't get any of it. I'm like so confused. I don't understand the point of doing any of this. I don't understand the point of doing any of this. This feels like super like counterintuitive to any of our goals. Like, super crazy counterintuitive to any of our goals. And I can't say anything to anybody in private and, like, explain to people who are asking me stuff, because she keeps cutting off my, like, ways of communicating with the people involved. She betrayed us. No, I don't believe in the whole betrayal thing. Her and another VTuber had this rumor that I would quote-unquote betray her, which, again, we are adults. That's just an insane thing to even be saying. I'm a grown person. I can't let her betray you. What are we, in the 1800s? The fuck? I didn't betray anybody. I tried hard to. I worked so hard on this whole event. I did like most of the labor, because I don't really think that scheduling stuff and texting people is the same amount of work as doing a bunch of the illustrations, designing both models, organizing a bunch of artists to produce art and content, making model reveal videos and model reveal edits and stuff. Like, I did a bunch of shit. I learned how to use OBS. I don't even know. It's just a mess. What the hell actually happened since last week? I don't even know. I don't know. It was weird, because, like, literally the night before, she said something weird, and I was, like, confused. It's just been a mess since. It's just been an entire mess. Katsu curry is delicious. I'm having katsu curry, by the way. And, like, the post she made publicly saying that I'm no longer a part of the project, right? I never stepped out for the project. She literally said that she removed me because she assumed I was taking a break because I was sick. She didn't, like, ask me. She didn't double check. She just wanted a reason to kick me out of it, which doesn't make any sense because I have a contractual obligation to be there. I can't break that contract. I have a contract. The whole thing is cooked, yes. Speaking with my mouth full is rude, I'm sorry. That's true. I just wanted to do something fun. I like doing big events. I love changing my outfit. Hi, Zeal. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Nom 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 nom. Have you ever had grape soda with red wine? It's kind of good. I can't wait to see what Vicey has to say about all this. She kind of threatened me. She was like, you speak factually when you tell people what happened, and then I was like, why would I make shit up about this? This is like such a stupid thing that happened. It doesn't make any sense. Like, your response to me saying to people, okay, also, I'm gonna, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because people are gonna probably be like, mad or whatever. I'm not gonna read chats or whatever. I know what I'm gonna do. I got this. I got this. I have a thing. Hold on. Where's my email? It's in one of my drives now. I don't know what drive I put it in though. Oopsie doopsie. It's the correct one? Oh, it is. I'm so smart. Let me get it. Un momento, por favor. Grazie. Por favor. Por favor. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Found it. This is like a smoking gun, I guess. And super unnecessary and should not have been made. I don't know why she would make this. And then not expect me to ask questions. This is the inciting piece of nonsense that she made that, like, was the problem. Because the only reason I even asked her what was going on, and being like, listen, I've been really sick, I potentially have cancer, I haven't been contacting people, and I don't know what's going on, is because she made this thumbnail. And the thumbnail obviously excludes me, and I had questions. And then when I said to her, oh, I'm asking questions because I potentially have cancer, and that's why I haven't been reaching out very much, she was like, we should do this in private. And I was like, okay, but I'm just confused because you just, like, completely cut me out of this thing and I don't know what's happening. And then she sent me, like, it had to have been 6 messages worth of text. It had to. It was, like, such a long piece of text that it took forever to scroll through. It was incredibly long, and her just kind of dogpiling me and saying that I'm being unprofessional and I shouldn't have asked questions or whatever to people. But, like, why did you make this when you knew I could see it? And then get mad when I asked why I was cut out of everything when I'm a host. I don't understand that. This should have never been made, because I wouldn't have said anything if she didn't make this. I wouldn't have even fully realized, because I'm ill, that this was a problem, or that I apparently was cut out from my own event if she didn't make this and then post it in a room I was in. Because obviously that's how I got this. I was in the room. And here's the worst part. She deleted me from the group chat for the Clue event and then deleted the whole Clue chat. So I can't even get in there. It doesn't exist anymore. I think she thought doing that would get rid of all of the evidence, but I have the thumbnail, so like, what? It's just stupid. It's just dumb. Like, I don't know why you would make that and then expect me to not be like, what's happening? Am I just, like, not a part of stuff now? Not the cope paragraph. It was super long. What was... Yeah, you got this. Why didn't they just ask if you were able to still do the stream first? I don't know. She just didn't want me to... I think she just didn't want to work with me anymore. And instead of just being like, I don't want to work with you anymore, I'd rather just take over the project for myself, she just cut me out of everything and just pretended I wasn't around. She did that to another guest we had. She said because the guest didn't do an ID that it just, like, you know, it just didn't happen. I gotta read Azzy's thing. There was a bunch of paragraphs and I totally missed it. I'm super sorry. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Ready? Ready? Okay. I wanted everyone on the Discord to come or help, but I didn't want you to feel more embarrassed. Or you didn't want anyone to see you sad. I didn't get why the movie night has to have, your movie night has to have a stream from the both of you. Obviously, everyone is going to choose one stream, but she made you stream. I'm so mad that I wanted to DM her and go off on her. Yeah, because we were supposed to both stream. But I know that if you asked her, she'd be like, nobody was obligated to stream, which also didn't make sense because that goes against my contract. We're supposed to be live the entire time, or whatever. I don't know. I'm tired. You know, like, I'm tired. You're tired. I'm tired. This is just tiring. I just wanted to have fun. Bright side, I'm gonna get a new outfit so that we're not, like, attached to this anymore. Okay? I will get a new outfit. I won't lose my model, which is nice, because the model mom is really sweet. Drama does that. Yeah, like, I think Drama is dumb, because all of this could have been resolved if she just texted me and went, hey, are you, like, I don't want, you're, like, not showing up, what's going on, or just asked me. And then she tried to paint it as being like, oh, well, I have stuff going on in my life, and I'm not telling anybody, because I'm not burdening people with my personal business. As if, like, we're the same person, and we, like, value things the same way, and like communicate with the people around us the same way, or like as if because she wouldn't do something, I shouldn't do it. I just didn't get any of it. All of it kind of felt dumb. And it's just sad. I did so much free labor, and I didn't get paid for most of it. I didn't get paid for any of it thinking about it, actually. It just kind of sucks. It just kind of sucks. Big news, Morgan! No, I want to watch something else. Let's see. TJ Maxx. That one looks fun, though. This one looks like a fun one. Let me see. Oh, I don't want to download this. Thank you, thank you. I think I found a video we can watch. Money, money, money. Someone sent me money. Drama is not worth the time people put into it. Just ask questions and get your shit together that way. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why she didn't just speak to me. Like, she's saying that I was supposed to be the one reaching out, but, like, isn't communication a two-way street? I'm not the only one who has the capacity to text people. I also was in the hospital. Making it very clear, I was, like, literally shitting blood. Like, I was, there was so much blood coming out of me. And it was like that for 10 hours. And then for the Stardew Valley thing, I was just sick. I woke up, was in immense pain for the entire night, and then fell back asleep and didn't wake up till 1. And the event she was hosting, which again, I had no input on what times any of these happened. She always put it at times that worked for her and never really considered if it worked for me. She had them all at 10 a.m. and then got mad when I wasn't there because I was sick. So I don't know. I will say, in my opinion, it is your responsibility to communicate stuff and changes to plans, but I understand that it's very hard to do if you're sick. Overall, it seems like a mess. Yeah, no, like, I am responsible to communicate, but here's the problem. When I did communicate what was going on, she got mad. When I was open and communicated I was sick, she completely shut down and got mad. And it's not for like, oh, you said something wrong. I think I know why. It's because her kind of picking on me and giving me such a hard time looks terrible, and it looks even worse when I'm like potentially have cancer. So she does not want the other participants to be aware that I was sick, because if they find out she's been acting like this to me this entire time and I'm sick, it makes her look really inconsiderate and unempathetic, and she doesn't want that. So she put all of the responsibility on me for not talking to anybody, but like, what is I supposed to do? I'm sick. I wasn't really talking to anybody. I was sitting in my bed confronting my mortality, like I could die. I watched my aunt die from the same cancer. My mom's had it twice. She had three cancer 3 times. Twice was colon cancer. Just to clarify that. Twice was colon cancer, but she's also had a different type of cancer. She's had ovarian. So like, it's one of those things where I have no responsibility to do this at this current juncture. Like, I really don't. You can't get, like, not you specifically, the general you. You can't get mad at somebody who, like, is potentially having to confront the fact that they might not be here in a year and expect them to, like, pussy up because you want to play fucking video games on a stream as an anime character. That's, is, like, priorities. Priorities. If it means that much to you, you should contact that person. You should not be like, I can't believe that you were dying and you didn't text me. That doesn't make any sense. That's like so inconsiderate and insane. I want to point out, even staff didn't get that reaction. They didn't give me that reaction. They did not respond that way. So, actual professionals didn't respond this way. So her response is still crazy. I'm not burdening you with my personal business when said business is literally a huge concern that can potentially affect everybody. Yeah, it can affect my workflow, so I need to tell people things. If I don't tell people things and it disrupts the workflow, like, you're upset that I wasn't there, so you do think I should have told you that this thing will, like, upset the workflow. However, when I did tell people, you got mad. So do you want me to tell people things and communicate, or do you not want me to communicate? It's a very confusing thing. There's no way I could have won that, because she's gonna keep changing, moving the goalpost.
At this point, you're probably not avoiding therapy because of stigma. You're probably avoiding therapy because you've become very good at coping. So good that you stop noticing how heavy everything feels.
Hi everybody, I'm here like usual and I'm peeved. I'm so peeved and I'll tell you why. TJ Maxx, owned by TJX Companies, has haunted me for years. It's a discount retail store, most prominent in the United States, not to be mistaken with TJ Hughes, which is a completely different entity, owned by a completely different company at a completely different part of the world. TJX Companies is known for a whole bunch of these special discount retail places. They got Home Goods and HomeSense, where you could hold me at gunpoint and I couldn't tell you in the slightest the difference between them. And I'm really sure hope that never happens. It's probably something stupid like one's for Americans and one's for Canadians. You got Sierra, that's more like hiking and sports and exercise gear, so I'll allow that. I got some pretty good square dumbbells.
Yeah, a death scare isn't gonna put you in the right state of mind. You need to think about yourself first, and if you are a co-host, wouldn't you want to check on your other co-host?
But TJ
Also, she made it so confusing for those participating. She claimed to me that people were messaging her saying, do you need help with a co-host? And then that was her reasoning for cutting me out. Instead of just clarifying to people that she has a co-host, she just decided that people asking if she had a co-host should not be clarified. She did not clarify to anybody, oh yeah, no, Brutus is my co-host. She just kind of went, no, I don't need help. Like, you have a co-host. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Parents, and honestly, the whole family quite enjoyed visiting here. This is the start of my genuine loathing of this realm. Every single time I am dragged to TJ Maxx, not out of excitement, not out of kindness, I am doing it out of obligation for the fact I'm not the one driving. I would have to spend 30 to 50 minutes of my life rotting in the most unpleasant location with an annoying infant adding ambience to the environment. I'd be forced to roam around this rotten, putrid place, holding no interest in any of the items are placed to exist. There's no chairs, there's no phone service, and all these places for some reason. I watch every single person enter this place and enter a temporary hive mind and have their very essence succumb to this wicked place full of Ed Sheeran and that one anxiety song that I never understood why people listen to. TJ Maxx as a brand is designed for consumers to face a treasure hunting experience as they go from stubby aisle to stubby aisle, possibly finding an item they don't need and inevitably end up buying because it's on discount here. When you go to a TJ Maxx, you're not looking for the sake of buying a specific item. It's not like Barnes & Noble where you're bound to find a book. It's not like AutoZone where you're going for air fresheners and steering wheel covers. It's not like GameStop where you go to get the new Donkey Kong and leave. You go to TJ Maxx to waste time and your money. Every item here is discounted and varied enough to feel like throwing everything in the wall and seeing what sticks to your wallet. So cool. Now you get Grinch socks where you unironically get a live, laugh, love sign. Some cheap, lame Sonic Boom figurines from 11 years ago that nobody had the gall to purchase. Maybe some Cards Against Humanity clones. And most of all, some suitcases and jewelry. Compared to Echo Fighter Marshalls, this is what TJ Maxx appears to be known for. Purses, bags, small cosmetic items, and I guess that's cool if that's your thing. I actually don't mind this being a place where you grab a suitcase and leave. I never considered the possibility of having to buy a suitcase. I thought they just spawned in your parents' basement or attic whenever convenient to the given situation. But fellas, I gotta be real with you. The reason I'm so discontent here comes from the fact that TJ Maxx goes directly against my methodology as a consumer and as an individual. I am very much a person who knows in advance what I'm getting before I get it. And when I go to a gift shop, I know damn well I'll be getting exactly one magnet souvenir or pin and then take my leave. I'm mildly frugal with my cash, so I feel genuine disgust when I make an impulse purchase without preparation beforehand.
My public statements about everything, I did not prevent people from commenting or reposting because I want you guys to know that you're free to argue with me and ask me what I did wrong and hold me to account. But I'm not allowed to comment, repost, or reply to my son's statement on my behalf, and I think that's telling. Just saying. Anytime I would reply and defend myself, she would cut my way of communicating because she wants to control the narrative, and I think that's very telling. I
need to mentally be ready for it. So the idea of searching for treasure, it can't click on me. I cannot figure out why you would willingly enter such a miserable place outside of obligation via employment and then spend as much of your time and resources here as possible. I am the Lex Luthor of TJ Maxx. Even if this is a cheaper location, it's still just an unspecialized place too limited to embrace any sort of niche or specialty. Every time I find myself trapped in one of these hellholes, I'm just forced to wander aimlessly aimlessly and think about how much I'd rather be anywhere else when you're
I
treasure
love
hunting.
that there's
It's so
just
dumb.
junk
So
in
back
there,
to the
though.
family stuff. Just a whole lot of time was spent
I like
at
that
these
there's junk
locations.
in there.
Specifically, my
It's
dad
cute.
has
I
an
like that
awful
there's just
habit
junk
of
in TJ
shopping at
Maxx.
these
I wanna
things
touch
for
all the
so
junk.
long, leaving with like socks or a
This guy's hating on
basketball.
TJ
One
Maxx, shaking
time
my
I was
head.
at the
He's hating
mercy
it.
of this
He's a
man
hater.
traveling through 3 TJ Maxxes in one day. We were an hour from home, 1 hour drive, and it took 6 hours of doom shopping. I wasted a Saturday in 3 of these places for nothing. And that's just why I hate it. It's full of repeated nonsense where you don't know what you're in there for. Just hoping something works out in the
But
end.
I love
You
TJ
also gotta
Maxx.
consider where I'm coming from. Again,
Also,
I go
I'm
into
gonna try to
shopping
get back on
locations with
Irium. I
a
have a
specific
very
item
strong
in mind.
feeling
I'm
I'm not
not
really welcome
fumbling
there.
around looking for ugly furniture I'm in no position to
Um,
buy or even drive
so
home.
it's
Why would
hard
you
for me to be
willingly
like,
get
I'm gonna go back on
furniture at
Irium.
one of
I
these
have to
places
for my
without a
life,
proper
but
vehicle? One time in high school, I saw a young couple
don't
buy a
feel very
$400
welcome in
desk,
this space.
and
So
as
we'll
I
figure
made
it
my
out.
way
We'll
out of
figure
this
it out.
place, temporarily clearing my mind, or feeling like
Who's having
Andy
skill
escaping
issues?
at the end of
Yeah,
Shawshank
what did you do?
Redemption,
I
I
went
saw
to
them
TJ Maxx.
struggling to fit it into their vehicle. They had like a small Civic or something, might have been a Kia, and then I overheard them getting into an argument because apparently their home was over an hour and 10 minutes away, so they would either have to refund the item, or one of them would have to drive home, somehow trade
Did they do the
vehicles,
People's
or
Shopper
get a
bill?
friend to help.
No, I'm just positive that. I'm positive I'm either gonna get dogpiled or I'm gonna be isolated because my son is trying to paint this as me being bad and me doing bad things. And everyone seems to like her. So if everyone likes her and she says that I'm this miserable bad person who like was stupid and incompetent, a lot of people will probably agree with her. And then it'll be a thing where I'm isolated again. Which is just sort of stressful. So like I'm very good at knowing where I'm not wanted and not going there. I don't usually put up with, like, if I can tell you don't like me, I just don't hang out around you. I have too much self-respect to just hang out there. So my brain is telling me, well, nobody likes you on Irium, you should just leave. But like, I need my rights back, so I have to stream on there, and I have been avoiding it the last couple of days. And I'm glad you got yours. Sorry, but we are always here for you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Help them out, drive back, relocate with the
Irium
desk,
can be a
drive
bit of
back.
a
In other
social
words, you purchased a
landmine
4-hour
zone, but
commitment of
hopefully
bad
you
decisions,
can
which
get-
with that time
You're
and money
right.
and regret, you're
Yeah,
better off
I
getting
have
an
not had a
escort.
good
Maybe that was an
experience on
indicator of
Irium.
natural selection. I don't know.
I've had a very
I guess
negative
there's an audience,
experience,
but
like, I
said
won't
audience
lie.
is yucky and couldn't be at Marshall's. Marshall's is blue, so I mean that's already a good indicator of what's going on between these two. But going further than that, we also got to consider how
Your hours.
unpleasant it
Just
actually
get your
is to be
hours
in
and
this
get out.
location.
Yeah, I
This
have
is something that's
47
been a
more
growing,
2-hour streams to do,
frequented,
and then
and
I'm good.
especially depressing
I mean, I don't
problem,
really
but
collab
retail,
with
even compared to a
anyone.
decade ago,
I
is far more
just
reliant on
like
attempting
connecting
to
with
appeal
people,
to like
so I
getting
thought
you in and out
collabing
as
would be
quickly as
good, but
possible.
I'm
Now
gonna stop
McDonald's, for
doing it.
example, was more reliant
I don't
on
wanna
theming and
collab with
fun in the
anybody
play places,
anymore.
actually
It seems
exciting
as
you
though
to
I
be
get
there. Now
taken
it's
advantage
designed
of when I do.
exclusively for food. They
I
recognize
forget I'm a
they'd be
minute
better off
behind.
spending
No, always early, never like always on time.
It got stuck in the branch that it was growing on, and then it also has a line from where
less on
Yeah, just
each
take 2
individual
hours to yap a
location,
day.
and this pretty
I could just turn it
consistently
on in the
bounces around from
background, but
most
I'll probably
buildings,
do
where
it
you
on
go
the
for the
weekend. I'll get
purpose
back
of
to
buying
doing it on the
stuff
weekend when I'm
unless
not
it's
as
an
stressed.
entertainment zone and then leaving. Otherwise, you go in
You can't get
and
low
usually get the hell
those
out of there once
47
you got what
days
you want.
done.
You,
What do
you
you mean
can't
we
do
can't?
that at
We
TJ
have
Maxx.
to.
The way it's created in hopes of you looking at each individual item for the chance of even getting a few dollars from you, all while it's stuck in this place of white and red. It feels wrong. It feels like an alien attempting to create a comforting home in terms of an
I won't
uncanny
stay long
work
tonight,
environment.
though,
It
because
is
I
all
feel
elegantly
awful.
displaced to appear
I just kinda
exactly
wanted
how
to
I'd
spend
imagine
time
an
with people
environment
while
that
I
would
ate my dinner.
infuriate me. Quite literally filled with
So
and
this might
littered
be
with
my
spaces
shortest
and
stream
spots
yet.
that
It's only
give
gonna
me
be
the
like
ick.
40
That when all
minutes,
combined
maybe an
reminded me
hour.
of my most despised
Well, I don't
aspects of
associate
humanity.
yourself with
Again,
those
couldn't be
people.
Marshall's,
Fuck them
at
or
least
they're-
that
or
one
for
is
dog
blue.
piling. You
Oh yeah, I
already know
can't
the
forget
people
about the
who trust
checkout,
you
the
and
final
know
beacon
you
before
for you.
escaping.
The
Only
others
until
are
you
just-
realize it's
I
full of
guess
people with
so.
their own stories and
I don't wanna, like,
dissatisfaction
make
of
any
momentary
assumptions about
existence as
nobody.
they
I
rot
just
in
don't
the
want
TJ
people to be
Maxx line
yelling
as
at
there's
me, 'cause,
exactly
like, what
one
did I
high
do?
schooler
I'm
trying to
sorry that I
accommodate
might
all
have
these people
cancer.
in their
I
mini
don't know.
cornhole
I'm not
sets
gonna
like he
pretend like
used in a
it's not
single
happening.
grad
What do you
party,
want me to
only
do?
to walk out in the glaring parking lot and
Yeah,
remember
I'll
that you
figure
could
it
have
out.
been
We'll do it
born
on
a
the weekend.
magpie or an elegant deer or even a wolf. But instead, here you are with a bag full of situational goodies making your way to a sedan to have leftover Mediterranean food with weirdly good hummus. And all of this makes me recognize the little bonus things that just that makes me the antithesis of TJ Maxx. Purchasing clothing here is not viable for me on account of the fact I'm 6'4" and relatively lanky. None of the trinkets are enjoyable to me because all of them are meant to be vast yet niche fodder, and I need to prepare for that. I can't buy that. The board and card game selection leaves me bored and scarred. I would buy a suitcase if you needed to buy them yearly, but I'm pretty sure every person is gonna buy like 2 suitcases in their lifetime tops? Why would I buy furniture at TJ Maxx, or even in general? The couch on my parents' basement is doing the job just fine. Why would I ever leave that place? And why the hell would I need anything from the middle of the store with all the icky girl clothes and jewelry? They got cooties
love
in
all
that
the
hoe.
mugs.
Absolutely not gonna find me there. Keep me far, far away. Across my 57 years of life, I've only purchased a single item at TJ Maxx willingly. A Coke. Coca-Cola, because once I found myself socially trapped in one of these places for 90 minutes, and then I would have to go home and get ready for school the following day because it was going to be a Monday, and that Coke would
not
have
on the
been
suitcase
alcohol
thing. I'm
if
on my
they
third.
had
I
the
have
balls
tons of
to
suitcases.
sell it.
I can
And
use
you
that
know,
since I was a
nothing
kid.
about this
Suitcases are
place
dope.
speaks to me in that regard. I cannot for any reason
I like getting the
express
new
or
fancy one. It's
comprehend
really
what
pretty.
makes it
I want one that
special.
looks
Oh,
like Pooh
it's
Bear.
cheap.
There's a Pooh Bear
Yeah,
one I really want.
can
It's
tell.
expensive,
Nothing
though.
makes me want to go there. Nothing makes me want to go on a treasure quest. And I'll only be happy at the thought of
I should say there's going to be an attempt to try and fundraise the money, because what my Senna did has put me in a position where legally I have to refund the money to Irium, and I don't have that money because I'm paying for my medical bills. So I owe Irium $200 now because of all of this. So that's cool.
of never attending any of these locations for
Kerwin
the
said it
very
ripping?
remainder of my
Damn.
existence.
You're
When I am
abusing that
ash, when I'm faded, when I'm nothing more than a collection of particles, the last thing I'll want is to catch even a figment of myself within a 30-mile radius of one of these locations.
Okay.
This small TikTok world connected to TJ Maxx is enough for me to openly admit you wouldn't catch me dead bringing myself to one of these places of
you
red,
gonna
white, and
use
ew. Just
the
not my
Angel
thing.
Fund?
There's just
I
a
don't
weird
know.
toxicity and
Maybe.
insistence of going to these places
I would
weekly.
rather
Sometimes
not
it's
if I
just
can
like
help it,
people
but
bringing
maybe.
bad but appropriate vibes. But out of curiosity, I
used for
googled this
cons
place,
and I
just
had
had to
cosplay.
look
Oh,
it up and
that's
see
good.
what we're
That's
dealing
fine.
with, and it's nauseating.
I
We
hate
have
that you have to
people
repay it
not
because of
only
her
willingly
actions.
going
Yeah,
there, but
'cause I had full intent to
encouraging
just
people
make the
to find
content and
certain
do the
items. When
ads, but
Marshall's is right there.
If all
Marshall's
of this is
the good
happening, I have
queen.
to pay
It's
Irium
real,
back, and
it's
I have no
kind,
control of
it's
my own event
blue.
anymore. So
It
it's not like I
upsets me
can
that
claim
anything
this
can
event
set
and be
me
like,
off the
it's
edge
mine,
like this
it's mine.
does.
I want
There's
the
just a
contract.
level of discontent
claimed
that
it. She
comes
says it's
from this
hers,
place and
and
the life of
she's
me.
acting
It
like it's
exists
hers,
as a
and she's preventing
location
me
that
from
I never
communicating
want to
with
be
people, so
around, fueled by bad memories
I
and
guess she
bad
can
times.
keep it.
Is it that deep? No, not really.
keep
Is
it,
it
it's
good
fine.
to have
I don't
cheaper
care that
retail
much. I don't
options?
know.
Yes, it's just that
It is sad, 'cause
justifiably
I
I'm discontent
learned
with the
OBS and
direction of
YouTube
this
for this.
along
My
with the
YouTube-
general
this
vibes
whole
found
setup
throughout
is- I
here. If
learned
you're
it
going to a
for
TJ
this.
Maxx, I'll be judging you. But I understand. You do you, man.
It's been
I
like
just
hours
consider
learning
its
how to do
values
OBS
and what
and
it's
video
done to me,
edits
and I
for
recognize
this.
that some wounds aren't gonna heal. So next time you go to a TJ Maxx,
designed
I want
the
you to think
models,
of me,
and I
and
didn't
I
get
want
paid
you to
for
do
any of
this
that. I
thing
just
for
did
me,
it 'cause, like,
where you put
I
your
thought
foot
we were
forward,
in a
180, and
conjoined
completely leave
thing,
this place and never return.
you know?
Cleanse yourself of this land full
It
of
seems like
elderly
Iriam
women
should
not
be
knowing how
taking both
checkouts work.
sides.
The chalky, inauthentic, rustic feel of the home goods, and the stale
mean, I
humidity
guess. I
that
don't
says
really need
nothing
them to
but
take
I am
sides.
a
I don't really
consequence of the
care.
Industrial
I can
Revolution.
see
Just
if I
go
can
somewhere
donate
else or
50 by the
evaluate what's
weekend.
worth it. You
You
have
don't
the
have
power
to.
of the
It's just
purchase,
stressful
and
and
make
I'm
sure that if
tired.
it's got to be used, it'll go
I
to a
don't think they
place
need
of
to take
wonder or
anybody's
of value.
side.
Not TJ bad. If you already got to go to one of these places, like, just do your business, get in and out, do what you gotta do. Don't know what else to tell you. All in all, this has
As
been
in
on my
your
mind
side
for
of
quite
the
some time.
story.
I just needed a place to express my discontent and criticism
I
on this land.
guess. They
Appreciate you
kinda
fellas for taking the
did, but,
time
like,
to
I don't
listen.
think
Subscribe
I'm,
if you haven't. Feel free to
gonna be
argue in
like,
the
oh, yeah,
comments.
they
This is
should've.
just a collection
No,
of opinions.
they were like,
so yeah.
thank you for clarifying the issue.
And don't
like, what
even get me
happened, and
started
your health
on
is more
Ross.
important.
I thought they only sold shoes here.
Your health is more important, which is great. Okay, guys, I'm like really tired. Like, I'm so tired, and I've been in pain all day, and I've been vomiting. I think we're done. I think I'm just too tired. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I finished my dinner, so like I did what I came to do, which was eat my din din and talk to you guys a little bit, but mostly eat my din din. Ruby ate his din din. Now it's time for Broody to go to sleep. That's fine, Ruby. Hope you enjoy your dinner. It was really good, Small Victor. It was delicious. It was a delicious din din. It was katsu curry from the Japanese supermarket, which I don't have money for, but like I've had a long day and I could die, so like I don't know, a little treat for me. I think it's fine. Anyways, I'll probably go lay down now. I'm gonna go lay down. No problem. Take care. I'll let you know about the ace card by tomorrow. I hope I get the ace card. That'd be such a good W. Yeah, if you're tired, then it's okay. You need to take care of yourself. Today's been a lot. Dream idea. Lay in bed and talk about fuck all day. I love doing that, though. I love doing that. That's like one of my favorite stupid bullshit things to do. Do take care till next. Yeah. Alright, I love you guys. Please be kind and gentle with yourselves. Drink water, eat food. Remember my friend True World Order. I will see you eventually. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye. Goodbye.